Hey, Paso Boxing Fanaticos, this is Enter to do another boxing analysis. This is a post-fight analysis between Ryan, the Flash Garcia, who is still undefeated, versus Jayson Velez. Now, let's get straight down to the particulars. Oh, man. I knew this was going to happen if Ryan did not get the knockout. You're going to have people, Ryan ain't this. Ryan ain't that. Ryan was terrible. Oh, he can't, he has no inside game, which is true so far. Oh, Ryan barely goes to the body, which he did show. We get it. You're stating the obvious. Ryan barely even had a consistent jab. At times he wasn't consistent with the jab. I get it. And then, Ryan, Garcia, you guys sound like fangirls. A lot of y'all do, man. A lot of y'all sit back and go, oh man, I just don't like the kid. He's too cocky. He's too this. So you want him to be less confident than what he is and then get knocked the fuck out. Do you guys not understand when you're in a fight, this is a one-on-one war. You dig what I'm saying? War of the mind as well as the fist, the physical. And for you not to see yourself as a supreme being, as a god of war, you're doing yourself a disservice. I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's really that simple. So I don't understand this logic, this line of thinking where people are like, oh, just too cocky, and just say I'm jealous. I wish I looked like him. I wish I had as many girls as he does at the age of 19. He probably got like 1,000 DMs. He probably got a whole lot of, and that's just what it is. And it's quality. He getting that quality cookie, and you mad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You wish you had that. At 19, fortunately, I had that. But for other people who are quote unquote ugly to society, or non-alpha males, because it don't matter what you look like. I know fat dudes that can pull a whole bunch of chicks, but that's some ism. That's a whole different topic. But a lot of dudes have insecurities, man. Or they secretly like the dude. There's something going on. I'm not sure what, but I've never seen so many. I guess this is how it was with the Oscar. Like I said, I was a little kid when Oscar was really popping and doing this thing in the 90s. So I really didn't understand the ramifications of everything. I didn't understand the whole picture. But, Ryan, getting back to the fight, he did well in the first round. He took his time. Second round, he did better. The third round, he started turning it up. Fourth round, he started turning it up. Fifth round, he started turning it up. Then he got to a point where he's like, I probably ain't going to knock this dude out. And then if I do, I need to try to pot shot. One thing Ryan needs to do is understand his circumstances and where he's at. And that's just me being honest, because I don't give a fuck if I am, as you guys know, I am a big fan of Ryan in the sport, because I know he can raise the profile of the sport. He's already worldwide. He had people from Australia come to this fight. People from Belgium came to this fight. People from Brisbane, people from Canada, like all over was coming just to see this fight. So I really wanted him to put on a show, and he still did. He dominated. That's something you guys, nobody other channel has said. He dominated. Yeah, he got hit a little bit. He got roughed up. That's the game plan. Jayson Velez is a quality guy. He's from Caguas, Puerto Rico. There's quality fighters from there. There's fucking Taino warriors, Arawak warriors. People. These guys, especially Miguel Cotto type caliber. You're gonna have a good fight. And I told you guys that in my my analysis previous to this. I said, if it comes down to it, if he doesn't get him out of there early, it's gonna be a long fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be toe to toe. Jayson gonna put the pressure on, which he did, throw a lot of punches, which he tried to. As you see, Ryan still landed more than half of Jayson Velez's punch rate. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to accuracy, power punching and accuracy, Ryan just needs to commit a little more. One thing I noticed, he holds when somebody gets in the inside, and if he would just take a step back, keep the jab, and he did it a couple times. He would control his opponent, but he don't do it enough. His dad, his papito, need to teach him control with the jab. control, and he needs to double and triple it up. Jayson shouldn't even really be getting close to him. And he is missing some lateral movement. I'm starting to see some flaws in Ryan. Because, you get so mesmerized by the knockouts and him getting all the knockouts. Now he's 15-0 13 knockouts. But believe me, he's only going to get better. If he doesn't become a world champion at 19, I promise you he'll become a world champion at 20. That's just what I see. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And they're going to feed him another top 15 guy. Maybe even top 10, top 7, top 10. One of those guys in the coming months, and because he's active, he wants to be active, he wants to have that old school mentality of staying busy to please his fans. Because remember, he has a great fan base on Instagram that's growing. He's up to 800, I think like 20 or 30,000 followers, which is insane. He's almost up there with Tank. Tank is like right at the cusp of getting 1 million followers. But Jayson Velez worked the body well in spots. I thought he was going to work the body a little bit more, but half of that is Ryan using great lateral movement around the wrist. One thing he does have, great footwork. He knows how to get out of the way of punches. He knows distance pretty well. Only thing is he second guesses himself when he gets to the middle and late rounds. And instead of doing that, he was in great shape, by the way. Great shape to go those 10 rounds without huffing and puffing and just looking exhausted. So much respect to the Papito, to the coach, for getting him into that tip top shape, because he's gonna need that when he start facing the real dogs like the Teofimo Lopez, who is beefing with him. That's one of his arch rivals from the amateurs. The other guy at 130 that Robert Garcia has in his stable that said that he made Ryan scared or something like that, and it was 2 wins for him, 2 wins for Ryan. And then you have another guy at 130 named Gervonta Davis. Whoo. That fight, man. Whoo, man, that's fire. That's pay-per-view type stuff. I don't think they would make that fight right now because they want to build. And they both have to keep winning. But like I said, Jayson Velez gave a great effort tonight. They say he was a fast food. Man, don't discredit that man like that. He's a fighter first. If you got to take care of your family, you got to take care of your family. People shouldn't judge you because you have to take care of your family. I think that's crazy. That people be like, oh, you a bum. Because, man, motherfucker, if you lose your job, your nice job, the fuck you think you going to do? You either have 2 options. You going to hustle, you going to steal from motherfuckers and try to be shiesty, or you going to go get a quote-unquote honest 9 to 5. So that's just what it is. You feel me? People need to really think about that and humble themselves. Ryan did humble himself tonight, especially at the post-fight. I was impressed with that. So that shows me he's not too full of himself. He understands he has some work to do, and that's what it's all about. Like he said, it's a learning experience. Give me a chance. It's one time that you saw me on national TV, and look, he did promise I'm gonna get the knockout in the 4th or 5th round or the 7th, something like that. And I would like to see you at least turn up. One thing Muhammad Ali would do, he would get his round right a lot of times, but even if he didn't, that round that he promised his fans, he would at least turn it up and start shoe shining, throwing a lot of combinations. That's something I really want to see Ryan do, is throw a lot of combinations. This dude young. He got all the talent and his speed. I see why they call him Flash. He's up there with Nonito. I remember Nonito was just as he had that crazy cat-like reflex, speed, and confidence. Confidence come first. And the confidence, it's so quick. He need to work on his feints. If Ryan gets his feints down, powerful fighter, man. Just keeping it real. If Ryan if his dad can really make him watch the Sugar Ray Robinsons, the Joe Lewises of the world extensively. Who else had really good feints? Pernell Whitaker, crazy feints. Floyd Mayweather, just really watch the way they feint and use their shoulder to feint and turn their head. Canelo does great feints. Watch Canelo. He'll throw one hand out and come over the top. But Ryan has such speed. If he can just get a quick feint with his hands and just make it quick. His uppercut was working nice. I was impressed with his uppercut. I want to see more of that, though. When somebody get in the inside, you got them long arms. Line him up with the jab and got that 70-inch reach. Use that shit. Especially when you got the height advantage. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention before I end this video, Ryan Garcia did do very well was the check left hook. But I wanted to see him mix it up after the check left hook of getting yourself out of that bad situation. Making sure you don't get into a car crash. You got to hit that intersection. And I feel like Ryan should have, and then threw 4 punches real quick. He was hurting Jayson Velez in spots, but you could tell he's like, I respect him. I'm not just gonna run up on him and then get fucked up. So much respect to Ryan Garcia. You still got a lot of work to do. I want to see more inside game, and I understand he has long arms and very thin frame, so he feels he doesn't want to sit there and get pounded onto the body. But it's important to learn how to block and throw your elbows in the inside, and then mix it up. You know, hit the kidneys, hit the liver. Something he needs to work on. Defense can always have improvement for that. Punching accuracy, great job. Punching consistency, need to work on that. You're not Mayweather. Bro, I'm going to repeat. Mayweather had his hand hurt. Before Mayweather got his hand hurt, I believe it was after the Gotti fight, he didn't really throw crazy combinations no more. Or I don't know if it was Corrales or the Gotti fight. So one of them fights, he really hurt his hand, and he stopped throwing a lot of combinations from that point forward. So what I'm trying to say is train really hard, train for stamina of throwing a lot of punches, because you got the speed. Once you hurt him with them pot shots or them counter shots, because he got great counter ability. I love Ryan's counter ability. But after you hurt him, you know he hurt. You see his legs get quick. Just let your hands go like Oscar used to. That's why Oscar is such a legend. If you go watch his old fights, he just boom, 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 boom. Come on, you got this, man. But like I said, he has a great machine behind him. Did a great job of handling the pressure of going all 10 rounds, and it's a good learning experience. So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. What does Ryan Garcia need to work on? What does he need? And before I go, Ryan, you was at the StubHub, and it's right before Cinco de Mayo. You know you got to show that warrior spirit, man. They want to see that warrior motherfucking spirit, man. These are indigenous guerreros in the crowd, descendants of your ancestors, not the Malinches, because that's the same thing as a coon. We don't fuck with Malinches. But the Zapatas, the Emilio, you know what I'm saying? Like all those type of people, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Guerrero, that was the first president of Mexico, was a revolutionary warrior, indigenous guy, Afro-indigenous guy. Trying to think who else. Montezuma and so many others. Nzinga. I mean, it's a whole lot of people. Yanga. That's what I meant to say. Yanga in southern states in Mexico. So, like I said, man, you got to show that warrior spirit when you go to StubHub. You got to let your hands go, and you got to put on a warrior type of performance so you don't get booed next time, if you decide to fight at StubHub. But anyways, like I said, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Give me the 3 keys to victory that Ryan needs to have facing top 10 fighters, because he can't do what he did tonight against, like I said, a Teofimo Lopez type of guy. Rolly, if Rolly and him was to meet up, you know, Rolly's a fucking monster. That dude's like the assassin from Cocaine Cowboys, Miguelitos, Fearless Miguelitos, the psycho that just came off the banana boat. You know, it's on some shit like that. So with killers, he's not gonna be able to hold, because they ain't gonna allow you to hold. Jayson Velez many times was allowing him to hold. You're not gonna be able to do that with them. I want to see you start walking people. I want to see him learn. I know everybody can't do it, but learn how to walk people down after you get them hurt. Got them hurt, just take your time. Even feint with your punch. You can throw them in a circle just to confuse your opponent, and boom, boom, move your head while you're doing so, while you're walking your opponent down. I want to see more of a pull counter, because he got the range and the length and lankiness. I want to see him pull a counter with the right hand if you're going to be in that orthodox stance. And like I said, you guys hit me up. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. That is a little bell. Hit that bell icon, and peace out.